Hey, and welcome back to TOPSweb. This is kind of an update to last week when we did some adding an extension. I just wanted to clarify that we've gone with the different classified ads here, and I wanted to kind of give you a quick overview of what we've done there. We used Almond Classifieds on the last one, adding that extension. Now, to add any extension, follow that same procedure. That same thing applies, but if you're not pleased with Almond, as I wasn't, I'm going to move over to Aardvertiser, which was in the same menu there at extensions.joomla.org. What you can do is go directly over here to sourceforge.net /projects/Aardvertiser/files. That again, you can get there from the extensions from the last video. You'll just hit the download now, and here's what I want to quickly show you some features of. Now I've got to install it, so I guess this will be kind of a bit of a tutorial, all on its own. And we're going to browse. Now I've updated this thing. Which is the heart of this. Okay, so that's how easy it is to add an extension. Now we want to make sure that our main menu links to it. There's already a link built that we built, but right now it's not going anywhere because we uninstalled. Well, you should have uninstalled Almond if you're not pleased with it. And what we're going to do is change the type. Click Aardvertiser and hit save. So now the classified links goes into that module. All right. I'll show you why the change. Okay, so the last one, Almond, was very kind of a complex setup, or it appeared complex, I think, to the beginner. It really wasn't maybe that bad, but it's if you've got some programming experience, it seemed pretty simple enough. But if you don't, it could probably be a bit overwhelming. So I wanted to take you back to here. Aardvertiser is a very easy, and for us, it's a niche market kind of thing. This works perfectly because I'm not interested in jobs and personals and all that kind of stuff. I just want some very simple classified ads, and that's what this is. So you can add a new ad right here on the back end or from the front, doesn't matter. It's got a manage categories that is just as simple as it gets if it ever loads. Okay, so there you go, nothing to it, right? And I don't think it does subs, but really hadn't got that far. Under the config, there's a pruning stage where you can tell it after 60 days it's set to be pruned, and when you hit the prune button in there, it will literally delete the ad. So it's a good way to maintain the ads, and it comes off the site within 15 days. And you'll want to do this is like US if you are in the US. And this area down here, I'm going to leave this as public for now, obviously, because that's all I've got on the site right now. Now, this part, Distance Finder and Google Maps and the Google Map API, the way it's designed currently by default when you download it is for the UK only. It does not work for the United States. So you'll want to turn that off. And if you go that far, you're done here. If you want to stick around for the rest of this video, I'll show you some changes that we made to make the maps work. I'm still playing around with the distance finder, but the maps work. You'll need to get a Google Map API, and you can get that at code.google.com, I think. Otherwise, just type in Google Map API key in Google, and it will take you right to where you can sign up to get one. So that's the components. Now, once you've done that, if you're still brave enough to go further, you can go to uncompress the file that you downloaded without, let's say you've not installed it yet. Okay, you've downloaded it, and now you've got it. You've uncompressed the file to your desktop or wherever, and you have com_Aardvertiser. And through that, there is a components and a com_Aardvertiser, and you'll see the following files in the folder, that folder. So within that folder, open up aardmap.php, and you'll see this right here, maps.google at line 13 .co.uk. You want to change that to a .com. That will get it to the US maps. And that's all you got to do with that file. Now the other one here, there is some validation scripting, and about right there, I just passed it. I think it's 10, yeah, right in here. Okay, so what they did around, this begins at line 94, and I'm using Bluefish, by the way, for my editing here. You can use any program, Dreamweaver, Front Page, Notepad. Obviously Notepad doesn't give you the numbers to help you out here, but you'll have just have to look for begin. That's the best way to find these type of things. Control F and find that. So what you want to do is right in here around 10, right here, 105. It does a validation on the length of the zip code, and by default it's set, I think, what was it, 6 and 8. So they want to have a 7-digit zip code in the UK. So we have a 5-digit zip code here in the US. So you want to make that a size is less than 4, or size is greater than 6, meaning it has to be 5. And then if it's basically, if it's not 5, then give it a error message. So that's what this does. And then you want to put /* right here about line 110, and this is where it starts checking for alpha characters, which we don't have in our zip code. And before the return true right here about line 140, you'll see the squiggly that ends the JavaScript there, and just put an */. And basically all that does is what do you call it, ignores anything between the /* and the */. Otherwise just delete all that out. I like commenting it out because you never know, you might just need that someday. And that's all you got to do. Hit save. There was a kilometers in here. I think I changed to miles, which I haven't got working yet. But that's all I've done to this so far. When I get this completely done, I will see if I can get it up into SourceForge. And let's see what the result is. Once you're done with the zip file, or create a zip file with it, zip it, upload it, same way, install it. You may have to uninstall if you followed earlier. If there's any other one in there, take it out, and then add the new one that you just edited. And so here's the, let's see, let's hit classified ads. Come on. And I don't have a test ad in there, dang it. Alright, let's go back, manage ads, and let's hit new. Well, for the second time, this is all you have to do to get it going. And if you want to see the result, just go over to the site there, RaceDirectory.com, and play around with it. And I'm out of time, so hopefully that helps you out. And stay tuned for more. Thanks.